This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
In today's video, we are taking a look at different types of stress balls and seeing if we can make one giant one.
Callie, what has happened here?
Well, Nate,
Have things been going to plan?
mistakes were made today. It's like a hug that just keeps growing.
I don't know if the neck can actually stretch wide enough for a person to climb inside, but you say you wanted to try.
We're gonna find out.
So now you've got a foot in, and the
All
air
right.
is not coming out.
Yeah,
Oh!
okay. No, it's all right. It's fine. This is fine.
In what world is this fine?
This is a terrible idea.
This is a great idea.
Maybe that's for the best. Just try and pull it on like that. I gotta say, I'm not real confident about this working at the moment.
Guys, you've probably seen a lot of people on YouTube. I believe most famously it was Slow Mo Guys. Slow Mo Guys made an amazing video where they bounced around in balloons that were about 6 feet in diameter. They climbed inside them. I attempted that with a 4-foot balloon today.
The neck doesn't stretch quite as wide as one might hope. Now, maybe with a lot of practice, we could figure out a method to pull this off, but I think we're gonna move on to trying to make a stress ball instead of trying to climb inside one of these balloons.
Fine.
That balloon may have become ruined.
You know what's just as fun as a 5-foot stress ball? Playing the game Raid Shadow Legends. For those of you who saw our Easy Cheese video, you may remember us talking about this game. Well, we have an amazing announcement about this game. Raid Shadow Legends special tournament is happening globally right now.
And you can compete with us and millions of other players in a crazy arena tournament for crazy in-game prizes and even physical prizes that winners will get delivered straight to their house.
So just a reminder for those that missed it, Raid is an amazing, brand new, free-to-play mobile RPG with an amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fight, PvP battles, and hundreds of champions to collect and customize.
This is absolutely the best time to join the action, so go to the description in this video and download Raid only through our link to get 50,000 silver immediately, plus a free epic champion as part of the new player program. Doing so will also automatically enter you into the special launch tournament right away, so go ahead and click the link in the description and let's jump back into the video.
All right, guys, so recently I found a giant stress ball kit at the store, and I thought it was pretty cool. You've seen stress balls before. They're these little tiny gel or sand-filled balloons that you can basically, use for tension release. You keep them on your desk at work or at school, things like that. Well, I found this giant one, and we thought it was really fun. So now we want to make one that's even bigger. We want to try and make the world's largest stress ball.
Here's the basic idea. We've got some 4-foot balloons and a lot of sodium polyacrylate, and we're gonna see if we can make the world's largest stress ball. So this is what we get when we fill one of these balloons with air. Air obviously is much lighter than water, so I'm suspecting that we're gonna have a slightly different shape when we fill this with our squishy gelatin substance and water, but
Now, you did some calculations earlier and you figured out that if we were to fill this to capacity, it would be 1,600.
about 1,600 pounds of water, yeah. So if it's a 4-foot balloon, 4 feet in diameter, that should give us, I think it was about 246 gallons of water. And 1 gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds. So we would be, we'd be looking at around 1,700 pounds worth of water. So it's probably not going to be a very portable stress ball, but imagine it, well, assuming that size scales with the amount of stress it relieves, you should be able to relieve all of your stress in like one squeeze.
There you go. Do you think one balloon is actually gonna hold it, or should we double up the balloons themselves? I am very worried about this just breaking.
That is a possibility, but I've seen quite a few videos of people filling large balloons with water.
All right, let's go for it.
After seeing how big that first balloon got when we blew it up with air, I decided we needed a little bit more blanket because the water is just gonna make it kind of flatten out. We aren't gonna have a big sphere of stress ball, I don't think. I think we're gonna have more of like a flat
disc.
mounded pancake shape of stress ball, or a stress blob, if you will. How's it going here?
It's great.
You anywhere close to fitting it over your whole body yet?
Yeah, no, this is exactly how I was expecting this to go.
I see that.
I have figured out a DIY way to make yourself a mermaid tail.
Yeah, okay, all right.
On to the next test?
Sure.
Cool.
We have here some jelly bath. This is a sodium polyacrylate powder. We've used some of this before, but they sent us some of their brand stuff, and so we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna supplement with some of our own. So yeah, we've got 4 of these in different colors. I think we're gonna add all of those, and then we've got some of ours, which is white, and we're gonna put quite a bit in because it's a big balloon. Time to start adding our jelly bath and sodium polyacrylate. This one's scented.
He's very happy about it.
It smells like candy, and it looks kind of like candy. Some kinds of candy.
Should we try and layer it with our clear sodium polyacrylate? That way the colors don't mix.
I think the second the hose is flowing in there, it's going to mix everything up.
That is a really good point.
It takes like 15 minutes to absorb the water into this stuff, and so during all that time, it's gonna be swirling and whirling and...
So to give you guys an idea, one of these spoons with distilled water can almost fill a cup with this sort of jelly-like material. So
a mason jar, wasn't it?
It depends. It depends. I had some that was even less. It also depends on if you're using distilled water or if you're using tap water. We'll be using hose water today, so we're gonna need just a little bit more.
Distinctly not distilled.
Yeah. That is 4 jelly baths. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9.
And 9 containers of sodium polyacrylate. How
Basically
heavy is
a
that so far?
whole lot.
Okay, I think we're
well,
good.
each of these is almost a pound, so we're probably up to like 17 pounds
Let's see here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. A normal stress ball is about this big usually. This is what was called a jumbo stress ball. Here's what we're making.
It seems inevitable that it will break. Maybe that will happen by accident while we're filling it. Maybe that will happen on purpose after we're done playing with it.
So here's one really cool thing about this. This is freezing cold and it's thicker than a regular water balloon. Like, you can feel it. Even though the jelly hasn't fully soaked in, you can absolutely tell that the jelly bath is in here. So it's cold. So if you just wanted like something really, really cold to chill on like during the summer. I like this. It's nice. It's less nice when Nate continues to just...
The sound is neat.
Okay. All right, so we did not fill this to capacity because we're a little bit worried about when it's gonna actually rupture.
We want it to rupture at some point, but we just want it to rupture when we're more ready for it. And so we do think that this could fill even more, but we wanted to play around with it at this point just in case we get surprised by when it breaks.
And it's so fun. Like, I can't explain how much, this is like a balloon full of Jell-O.
It's sort of in between, like,
yeah,
like a
but you
thin
can
Jell-O.
Can you see like all the little pieces of the gelatin sort of rising
like
to the surface?
The little blobs where it hasn't quite mixed in all the way yet. This is really cold water, and that goes slower.
Yep, I have to know if I can pick it up.
You can't.
That's not, okay, I have to know if I can survive its weight.
Okay, we can try that.
Okay.
That's more likely.
Okay.
So we're gonna try,
Yummy.
you lay down, and I'll try and roll it over you a little bit.
This is going to end in disaster.
Come a little bit closer. You got another 8 to 12 inches here.
Okay, this is gonna be a nightmare. All right, okay, all right, go for it. I'm not even gonna help.
How's that feel?
Oh no! Wait.
Cold and squishing?
I can hardly breathe. Okay, now I need to free myself. This is gonna be the true test. Can I escape? Guys, here's the best part.
Part of me really hope it breaks as you try and escape. That would be so funny.
My boss is watching me right now, guys. Hey, Grant. Okay, it's not actually fully on me. That's not fair. We have to roll it all the way on me, and then I'm gonna escape. Here we go. Moment of truth.
But no popping it, just wiggling out or rolling it.
Okay.
Your best bet is to try and push it
I'm working on
this direction. Just coaching. You're doing great.
Yeah! Yes! Okay, I can roll it off of myself. I could not possibly pick that up. Nate, your turn. Ready?
Oh, that is squishing.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess compared to the balloon, that really didn't make any difference.
I'm gonna go turn on the hose and we're just gonna let it go. Okay? Okay, don't move.
I might move.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna try to escape.
Nope, BRB. Stay right there.
Oh no, it fell off on its own.
Oh no, it's on the grass. The entire point of a stress ball is to be able to like squish it and squeeze it and punch it, right?
I think so.
So for a giant one, it only makes sense that you jump on it.
Does that make sense?
It does. Hold it in place. 3, 2, 1. This is amazing! This should be the new beanbag chair. A jelly bath chair. Yep, this is mine now. Woo!
Come sit on our...
Oh, no.
Never mind. So something caused it to explode, I see. My right foot is like 3 inches under jelly.
Your right foot! Your right foot!
Yeah, you're fine. Mixed results on the jelly bath like that. We had some lumps that didn't quite dissolve, but clearly we had a ton that did. That was full of, like, there's no water that wasn't jelly here.
You know that there's only one fair thing to do now, right? There you go. That's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All the stuff that didn't quite dissolve or absorb enough water.
It's the coolest texture. It feels kind of like a wet styrofoam, like the that stuff that you use for plants, like for floral design.
Oh yeah, floral foam.
Uh-huh.
I would say it feels a lot like if you grabbed a cake with frosting on it and just smooshed it in your hands. This is what it would feel like.
Yep, I could see that. So our giant stress ball didn't last quite as long as we were expecting because someone decided to sit on it. So now we just have to have a little bit more fun. So the first thing that I have to do is take off my mic for this.
You hit the GoPro. Guys, we're thinking we may at some point want to retry this with an even bigger balloon, one we can fit inside, sometime when the weather is like really uncomfortably warm even, and that way if we're inside it, we won't like freeze to death. But we're thinking a jelly bath balloon when we're inside the jelly bath could be pretty entertaining. So we might have to get a 6-foot balloon and a whole lot more of the sodium polyacrylate. Try this one more time.
Want to see us do with this, because we do have one more of these 4-foot balloons.
And we can get more.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna cut all of this footage. Josh,